I switch seats? No.
Hello, everybody. This is Tony from Tiger Talks Wrestling. I am here hosting the When Worlds Collide pre-show, and I have with me today from BCW, the BCW World Heavyweight Champion Jason Page and Mark Williams, the OG Gunslinger.
You're welcome. You're welcome to have us. Yeah, you are blessed. Like this is probably the biggest thing you're ever gonna do. You've interviewed some fucking dipshits in the past. One who doesn't like me because I told him that I'm the real father of his children,
which is true.
Very true. We have the DNA test to prove it. Oh, and also that unenthusiastic jackass that they made VTW champion.
Yeah. He looks like a tranny. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, he looks like one of them fucking drag queens you find in the back alley like Cherry Street in Toledo or fucking Woodward Avenue in Detroit.
But anyways, this ain't about VTW or any of those minor leaguers. So
yeah.
This is about When Worlds Collide.
Fuck those Jerrys.
So, Tony, take it away. What kind of questions you got for us?
Bring it on, baby girl.
All right. So the first question I'll start off with is, Mark Williams, when we first seen that you were going to be coming to When Worlds Collide, you originally issued a challenge to one Cameron Jackson.
Yeah, should have known that he wasn't going to show up.
Yeah, what was your...
I mean, there's no surprise! He ghosts everybody. Tries to act like he's all fucking high and mighty because, he's at the top, he's FTC. Bitch, I made you famous. I will even go back to the point when I made him famous, and it was One Final Destination 2014. We're going to go back real quick. I'm going to go and find the fucking comment when he said, hey, watch my stuff. And I did, and I shouted him out to the whole damn world, and what's this jackass do? Oh, well, he decides that, maybe I'm too good for these jackasses. How about you don't forget where you're from? I understand that you're all thinking that you're Jesus Christ and all, or God, or whatever the fuck you want to say. Oh, here we go. All right, this thing was on the day of May 11th, 2014. We did a damn boxing match between Dynamite and Spy. They're both fucking well gone. They sucked. But anyways, he goes, this is a very different main event, but that is awesome from an entertainment standpoint. I'm looking forward to more different yet entertaining stuff from you guys. Check out Wrestle War Part 1 and 2 on the UWHD YouTube channel. Trust me, you will be entertained. What do? Go check it out. Was I entertained? Not going to lie, I kind of was. So I made sure he was shouted out. And guess what? I made him famous. You're welcome, Cameron.
If I can chime in about this, Cameron really does have, in a sense, lucky life. Because, I mean, in reality, when it comes to his family, it's kind of like Call of Duty. Like, I never knew that his grandma could just respawn like that. So the second time he bailed on us, she died again. It's mind-blowing. But, we got to expect something like that from him. So
you know what? Hey.
So, see, he's not even worth our time, discussing. It happened, and
we're up here. He's down here. We've realized that one,
and he's come to accept that, I'm sure.
All right, so that's you guys' opinion on that one. Next question directed towards you, Jason Page. The first time we seen you in a video was actually, to some, a surprise to see you in the first place because you were not invited originally to When Worlds Collide.
Right.
So,
I just felt, in a sense, disrespected. Because, personally, you see what we did here, WrestleVerse 2, for those of you who didn't watch it,
you better go fucking watch that, you little bitch.
Not to spoil the ending or anything, yes, I turned on Jacob Riley. He couldn't get the job done. So walking backstage, this man picked up a big victory, that replenished his career, and pretty much said to him, him and I are the best BCW's got to offer. And with that being said, BCW being at the top, we're the best in the country in what we do.
Mm-hmm. So in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So
in the world.
So yes, he came out and helped me. We're a team now, American Outlaws. With that being said, yeah, I sent H2 and all them, promo of me because it's a sense of feeling disgruntled. When worlds collide, in my eyes, and I know in Mark's eyes, I'm sure in your eyes, it's up here. Some event like Best in the Yard kind of lays like down in here.
Well, here's the difference. How'd you get to When Worlds Collide?
I know where this guy's going. Tell him, buddy.
Hard work.
Exactly. Dedication.
How'd he get to Best in the Yard? It's a little thing that I could call fucking on the cock of the FTC and that rest of that fucking VTW.
Which is something we know nothing about.
We ain't about that. That's why we haven't been there.
Everything that we've gotten, we've earned through hard work and dedication. So when I sent something like that to H2, caught him off guard a little bit, but we're to the point where if we send you something and we want to be on your show and we're willing to drive multiple hours to be on your show and take it over and prove that, we are the best at what we do, you're not going to deny us. So, yes, we are quite the surprise, but we're as good as it gets, in all honesty.
It's true.
So from that, we did see quite the, I guess you could say, Twitter war between you and H2 for several weeks, several months almost. It would lead into him getting clearance to compete at When Worlds Collide, and he would name AJ Gagliardo as his tag team partner. What was your thoughts on AJ?
Yeah, we know that name's complicated to fucking talk about.
Gagliardo.
Gag on a big old cockliardo.
hey, he's not an East Coast guy.
That is true.
So, yeah, finish the question. We're sorry. Not really.
What was your... Yeah, I know. What was your opinions on AJ being named as his partner?
Just fucking fall over or something? Holy shit.
No, honestly, when he named AJ his tag team partner, I didn't think anything of it because I had no idea who he was.
Damn minor leaguers.
Yeah, he is the NWF. That's what they are, right? NWF.
Yes, NWF World Champion.
Oh,
Something about like adrenaline because everything that they have ends with adrenaline.
Okay. Well, yeah, and he's their champion or something.
Yeah.
If you ask me, he's just another irrelevant name.
Exactly.
So I didn't think anything of it, and in the back of my head, when times got tough with me and Jacob Riley, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew what I had to do. Let me ask you a question, Tony. All right, let me ask you something. Me being champion, okay? If you remember right, it was me versus Mike Miller, okay? Winner obviously wins the championship that was vacated. What do you remember? What happened in that match? Who interfered that twisted that match into a 180?
Guy sitting next to you, if I remember correctly.
It was DevGru, right?
Yeah.
Mike Miller was once in DevGru, and see, I can make people join me like that because they know that they want to be paired with greatness. And when you take a man who's already great and you compare him and put him with another man that's already great, you have a very cohesive team. So,
We're like Brady level elite.
Yeah, exactly. The GOAT. We're the GOATs.
Fuck yeah.
But, Jacob Riley, I could see that he was fading. He's not ready. So I decided to take matters into my own
Send him
hands.
down to the minor leagues.
Yeah, and the whole time that you yourself on Instagram were posting pictures, the match card pictures of When Worlds Collide. I had a vacated picture next to me because I got to choose my opponent. It's been this guy the whole time in the back of my mind. He obviously didn't know it until the day of WrestleVersary, but in all reality, like I said, you're not going to pass up on the opportunity to be something great. And Mark, he's great. I'm great. There's just no denying anything.
I just figured, you know what? Let's step up a little bit. Let's make sure we can show to everybody out there. All those people that call me irrelevant but can't keep my damn name out of their mouth. That's a damn true statement. I wanted to make sure all them pussies knew that American Outlaws are legitimate. We're coming. So once we're through with these minor leaguers, anyone else want to catch these damn hands right here, come get it. Big facts.
Big facts.
Big facts.
All right. So, as we've seen, Mark, you actually had a match with H2 at WrestleVersary. What will you take from that match leading into this tag team match?
Well, all I gotta do is look back at that match. Predictable. Too predictable. I figured it out. At first, I didn't know because I hadn't seen this man. He hadn't wrestled in over like a year or whatever. You know, he called himself Mr. 999, but it's not hard to be Mr. 999 when you face jackass scrubs. Shit. I mean, the people who I faced in the first year of BCW, they were a lot better than the Jerrys that H2 has faced, and that says something.
And we're talking about Dynamite and Skullhead here, okay?
And Matt Cabby. Get it. Like, I'm the only one left from those original four.
Right.
We were known as the original four, and I'm the only one left. Why? Because I'm the best. And I proved that I'm the best, and I stuck around because I'm the best. And everyone watching knows that I'm the best. And even when Yankee gets all pissy and goes off on me on Twitter, he knows deep down I'm the best. So let me tell you something, Spazoid. Are you prepared to watch what we do to the damn minor leaguers? Are you prepared? Because you're about to witness something that ain't ever been done before. Go to another man's house where he's hosting a big event. He worked so hard. He spent all of his hard-earned money on it. He did everything he could. Make sure that this was perfect. And we're going to go in and we're just going to stomp on his dreams. And we're going to embarrass him in front of his smoking hot wife.
Let me tell you something. She's one lady who loves having her outlaw time.
Some Mama Nitro.
Mama Nitro loves it too. Oh, baby. Give me some of that dark meat, baby. All right, next question, Tony. You're going to get us all fucking riled up over here.
Yeah, we're supposed to be meeting with some bitches, but, like, you know.
Yeah, we got to do this. But we got to bless this man being on his fucking show.
You are now blessed in the name of Mark Williams, Jason Page. And Mark Williams and Jason Page.
Hey. Took away one question because I was going to ask you why it was Mark Williams that you ended up picking as your partner, but we answered that one already, so let's move into the next one. Any last words that you guys have for your opponents for When Worlds Collide, AJ and H2?
Any last words? Shouldn't you be asking them that since they're going to die?
True. Big facts.
Big facts.
No, you know, when we went to Coloma for WrestleVersary, I watched thoroughly Mark and H2's match, and when I see H2, I said it on Twitter. I called him, I think it was 45-year-old divorced dad. He's too slow in there. He doesn't
short
have,
as shit.
He doesn't have any move that really sends you in wow. It seems like any move that he really hits on you, you can manage to kick out of. Besides the fact that he copied my finisher, which is the F not the radar. From my understandings, that'll be his first time in the ring, won't it? AJ's first time in the ring.
Yeah, it will.
So, only time can tell, but that's as far as the match goes. As far as the result, your Outlaws were coming out on top.
And we know you're going to be there. We know you're going to be on the scene live at the show.
True.
You get to witness this firsthand in person. You were blessed enough to buy a ticket. Come on down to Coloma, Michigan, and you get to see us in action.
Tony, I might just super kick you just because of the fuck of it.
Yeah, why not? And you know what? How do you feel? How do you feel about to see us? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I gotta admit, not just you guys, but seeing the entire show, I'm pretty hyped, so.
No, come on. Come on, don't give me that little suck me off answer. Come on. Enough giving everyone else BJs. Why don't you fucking speak the truth here, buddy?
Let me put it this way, okay? I sent H to a video, uninvited, saying, you know, this is what I want, and I demand you give it to me. I'm going to be on your show. But number one, I'm in, let's not forget, the Best of the Peninsula Battle Royal. I'm going to win that.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Sorry for the spoiler, everybody.
And second, I clearly come in uninvited with him, and like that, we got tossed into the main event. That shows how important we are to the show, because without us, it's just an average best in the yard caliber show.
Yeah. Best in the yard ain't shit. That was a 5-hour... That's how it was.
Big facts.
Big facts. So, when you think about it, you're watching some high-level shit. You are watching the elite of the elite go to the minor leaguers and say, you know what? We need some practice. Why? Because at some point, we got to be facing someone worth our time.
Right. And, you know, I said it multiple times. H2 always brags about that Mr.
$9.99.
$9.99. And then has the audacity to say, oh, well, me and AJ as the Adrenaline Addicts are 25-0. He doesn't understand that the level of competition we have here in BCW is not even comparable to what they got in NWF Adrenaline. I could blindfold myself, and I would never lose the championship until I vacated.
There is a reason we have 947 subscribers.
And they have about 50. Let's take a look at this. It might have jumped since we've been on there.
80 subscribers.
80 subscribers. So
you are welcome.
So we brought 40 subscribers to their channel, almost doubling what they originally had.
It's insane.
So as for Hayden and all them, you know, you guys are welcome too.
Definitely.
Well, I will have the Adrenaline Addicts here on the pre-show a little bit later today, so any last message you got for them?
I got one question. Tony?
Yes.
How much? Okay. I'm going to send a little spoiler here. We rolled a half hour late today because you were stuck with some irrelevant asshole. Do you enjoy personally just wasting your time?
Wasting my time? I wouldn't call it that.
Wasting your time. No,
you're not wasting. No,
around the bush.
You're not wasting your time here.
Yeah, you're not wasting your time here. I'm talking about when you're talking to guys like H2, anyone from VTW, you know,
those East Coast Jerrys.
Any of these guys is clearly wasting your time, and you know, I actually respect you pretty much. I really do respect you that you would go out of your way to make all these guys feel like they are something.
Yeah,
they're really not.
It takes a lot of manpower to sit there and listen to them spew their bullshit and not have to cough up because it smells exactly that bullshit. Like must have one strong nose to be able to withstand the amount of just the shit you have to deal with.
Or that baby could be clogged all the time and you just can't smell it.
Maybe. And you know what? Hey, your nose is doing you a favor if it's always clogged up, because you're going to smell shit on shit on shit on shit. Like you had that robot on not too long ago, and a little while further back, you had someone who was named after a baseball team.
Yeah, go Red Sox, baby.
Go Red Sox. So, explain to me how that's enjoyable. You had a man who, not really a man, you had a boy who claims he's the top, but is only famous because of me. You're talking to the same man who tried to talk shit about one of my best friends that I've met, my trainer, my true trainer, the guy who brought me into the BYW world. He tried to talk shit about him, saying that he's nothing. Why? Because he did what anyone else would do. He single-handedly took down KBW. After that crossover, what happened to those jackasses? Irrelevant. They died because of Myron Reed, and that was genius. Thank you, Myron Reed. He saved wrestling. And now look, he's one of the top indie stars today. He's ready to be signed to Ring of Honor or TNA, wherever he wants to go. But he's one of the top guys you see today in this world. Where have those KBW guys gone as pros?
Down the shitter.
Down the shitter. So that just goes to show they talk shit about us constantly. Where are we going?
Right up to the top.
Where are they going?
Right down the old poop chute.
Damn right. So you're welcome for making sure that you have a grand old time here today. Now, we also respect you because you live in the same state as us, so you understand the amount of shit that gets thrown at us because we are from the Mitten. You know, shout out to Chris Sabin, you know, DET 313 or the 734 or the 517, all of that. The 810, all of that. We appreciate all our area codes here in this nice, beautiful state of Michigan. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. That's the only thing we appreciate about H2, AJ Gagliardo, or even Tatami Zachary, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Big facts.
Big facts. But not only that, who else do they have? Josh Bell, like literally.
Oh yeah, that unreliable Josh Bell.
Yeah.
Extreme Luchador.
Extreme Isaac Warren. Oh my God. About a lineup of Jerry's.
Which, by the way, another dumbass is Isaac Warren. I don't care if you're a demon. I don't care if you portray yourself to be a demon. We know a demon, and he's kind of fucking creepy because he's in BCW, and his name is unknown because he ain't got a name, so we call him Unknown. And he's dumb enough to challenge a BCW guy, which
dumbass
is just gonna look bad for NWF.
This is like the only time BCW gets to come together and be united as one, because we know for a fact. Well, they don't unite with us, but everyone else unites.
Right.
Literally, no one wants to get behind the leaders.
But that's all right, because if you don't follow us, we'll guide ourselves to the top. And that's how
we've already done it.
Exactly.
We've already done it. Look, you had a show with Yank Me Spank Me, and what happened? I said one thing in your chat. How long did I become the topic of your show?
Quite a while.
About a good 20 minutes, right? A good 20 minutes. They call me irrelevant. I'm about as relevant as they come. I say one thing, everyone blows up. Jackson Hendricks, he literally said Mark Williams is the most blocked man on Twitter. Why do people block me? Because I spit facts. But the dumbass community is full of dumbass shows, and I have nothing against them. You know, they're all brainwashed from the bullshit the East Coast has spewed into their brains. Now they don't know what to do. So every time I spit facts, guess what happens? It goes in one ear and out the other. Because they're so dumb, they're so brainwashed that every time I speak, they shoved it down their throats to say, fuck you, Mark. But they never take a minute to listen to what I have to say. And what I have to say is the God's damn truth. Because God knows way up there, Satan knows way down there, and the East Coast knows way over there that we speak the truth.
Big facts.
Big facts. And Tony, you know for a fact that I spit facts because you actually take the time to listen to me.
Damn right I do.
I'm sick. Yes. And you know what I say is true. I've gotten messages from people who have had the chance to go to Best in the Yard, but have been kicked off the show before it happened because they didn't respect them enough. I had a VTW wrestler message me because I was having a little Twitter sparring match with Drew Hood. He messaged me And you know what? I'm going to pull up the fucking conversation. This is a real text message. I don't fake this, guys. This is word for word what this guy said. What he said. He goes, I know that you were in character. I was not in character. There's no difference between Mark and Eli, whatever people want to say. I am who I am. I am as real as it gets. He goes, but you still need to show respect. It comes off disrespectful. Then you look bad. Look, Drew Hood sent this to me. I didn't say anything about it, but I was just trying to look out for you, dude, because when VTW and UWE and companies like that are gone, you'll be the top gun, and I think you guys will be successful as long as you're respectful. BCW has been relevant way longer than VTW has. VTW only got to the top through sucking cock, and now it's their turn to get their cock sucked, which is not a problem. I mean, once you're at the top, good. Get sucked off. Have your little yes men. Congratulations to you. You did it. But guess what? Don't you ever look at me or don't you ever text me and say that I need to show you respect when you haven't earned my respect. All right? You earn my respect through being respectful to me. I will be respectful to you. But guess what? You want to come off and say that kind of shit? Fuck you. And also, this is to Yankee, and I've been meaning to say this, and I know that this was in the back of your head. I'm surprised you didn't ask the question, but I know deep, deep down you were thinking, I wonder if I should ask him about the whole thing between Mark Williams and Yankee on Twitter. Were you not?
I have to be honest, I was.
Yeah, exactly. It was in the back of your mind and you were ready to ask it, but you know that wanted to be about When Worlds Collide. And we will advertise When Worlds Collide all we need to do because that we are on that show and we are nice enough to go and let everyone know about the show. All right, it's going to be a fantastic show on New Year's Eve, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check it out. Big facts, am I right?
Big facts.
Big facts about to come now. If anyone who knows me, I don't need an introduction on how I speak, and I speak the truth, and I make sure everyone knows about it. I have gone on for years and years since 2014 telling people how I feel about them. Top honesty, nothing is fake with me. All right? I come back, my first day from my Twitter suspension, 7 days. I was suspended 7 days.
Yes.
I come back. And I let everyone know I'm back. I put out a fucking gif of Adam Sandler from Billy Madison and said, now you're all in big, big trouble. You were all in big, big trouble. Because I was ready to come back and let everyone know how I felt. Yankee, I messaged him. Because I tagged him because, he was on my side about this. He said that I shouldn't have been suspended. So I said, I'm back. And then he followed me and he said, you should call me Mr. 300. I didn't know what that meant. I guess he was my 300th follower. But I don't pay attention to my followers. Why? Because I don't give a shit. Follow me. Don't follow me. Just know you probably will want to follow me because my Twitter is pretty damn good. And you know what? I told him to call me Daddy. Why? Because I'm Daddy. That's just big facts. And then this dude says, I said to call me Mr. 300 because I was your 300th follower. But I guess you can go back to 299. And I just said, I basically told him to go fuck himself. I didn't appreciate that kind of attitude. And then he goes, talks about my girlfriend or whatever, how he's going to smash her. And then I go, how come your kids look like me? And all of a sudden he decides to go off and go out of character and bitch at me. To bitch at me. You go out of character and call me a piece of shit, an asshole, all this and that. Aren't you supposed to be a heel? You're here saying heroic things out here like I was by my son when he was having heart surgery. That sucks. I didn't know that happened. You act like I fucking follow your life every damn day of the week. I don't, because I don't care about you that much, dude. Let me tell you something. You made yourself look fucking stupid. You completely ruined yourself. And unless you end up turning face and you got that whole crowd behind you because the dumbass shills are going to follow you everywhere you go now because you came after me, congratulations. But if you're going to stay the so-called bad guy that you are, you prove that you're fake as fuck by going, oh, I'm out of character. The fact that you went and said out of character and then go and call me by another name just shows how dumb you are and just showed how fake this whole community bullshit is. Congratulations, you played yourself. Now, let me tell you something. I'm as real as it gets. I'm not going to show you a fake me and a true me. Everyone who knows me knows that everything I say is the truth. Everyone who knows me knows that everything I say is exactly what I think inside my head. His kids do look like me because I am their real father. Maury Povich would say that he is not the father. And I don't give a damn if, hang on. If he had a real problem with what I said, he has my personal contact information. He could have messaged me and said, hey, I thought that was very disrespectful. You want to know what I said about that? I respect you for coming to me like that. All right? But I'm still going to talk shit. I get, if you really don't want me to mention your kids, just truly give me a heartfelt message. You got to type it real long and show me how much you care. Show me that you don't really care about your wife because you're like, you can talk about my wife all I want. Motherfucker, if I had a wife, I'd be like, don't you ever bring my wife into this conversation ever. This man went and practically ruined his career. This is a backyard wrestler talking to a guy who's had pro wrestling experience to give him a lesson. If you have a true problem with what I've said, come to me. Don't shout it out on Twitter and make you look weak. Because that's what he did. I found a heel's soft spot. I found a part in his heart which heels should not have hearts. I don't have a fucking heart. Do you have a heart?
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck that. I'll consider myself a heel because that's the wrestling term today. But he has exposed his soft spot to the world. And now look, everyone who he goes up against, they're going to start mentioning his kids because they're going to get into his head and it's going to get deep down into his mind. And he's not going to like it. He's going to be all upset. He's going to be all pissed off. Congratulations again. You played yourself. What have you done? You've completely fucked yourself, dude. And also, another thing. This is true facts that need to be pointed out, not just to Yankee, but to everybody who's in this whole wrestling community, everyone who's a part of backyard wrestling as a whole. If you get offended or hurt by something said to you, you do not belong here. This is not a playground. This is not the safe space for you. This is wrestling. This is where shit is said and nothing is off the table. I don't care who you are or what kind of status you have. You make sure that anything that is said to you doesn't get deep into here because then you lose your focus and then you're done. What he did was the dumbest thing anyone could ever do. When Flash shut off my show on a little BCW talk, did I take it to heart? No, I just called her out and made her look fucking stupid. What I've done in the past is exactly what I'll do to anybody, and it's exactly what I'm doing to Yankee. I thought I would just post it up as a video in itself, but guess what? The dumbass shills won't listen to me, but if it's on a show with Tony the Tiger, which I appreciate you for having us on, all right, okay, it's listened to. People listen because they like you. They respect you. They don't respect me. They don't respect him. And I understand that. I can understand that. I'm an asshole. And I'll always be an asshole.
Tony, did you just agree that he's an asshole?
I have to agree with him in a sense he is.
Good. But the fact that a so-called heel in wrestling got his feelings hurt by what someone said. Oh, he took offense to what another man who is about 10 hours away said to him on Twitter. Oh no, I have my feelings hurt. That just showed he's weak. He is nothing. This man practically buried himself. And I know, what are the odds people truly listen? They're very slim. They're very slim that someone's going to truly listen to what I had to say. Which is sad, because everyone shuts me out as soon as I start talking. People only want to come to see me get my ass kicked, but guess what? I'm the ass kicker, not the one who takes the ass kicking. So, come when worlds collide. Yankee also bailed out like a little bitch. So, Yankee, you're a bitch. Coming from me, what I think, truly, you are a bitch. Everyone who bailed out on that is a bitch. And everyone who went to When Worlds Collide, they earned a sliver of respect from me for actually showing up and not being a little bitch. Those people get recognized on New Year's Eve at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But they also get exposed by yours truly and the real gunslinger. Fuck you, Dirty DeChico. You ain't the gunslinger, I am. That was my name first. That's gimmick infringement. You're lucky I don't sue your ass. But you know what? Hey, it's whatever. It's all whatever, man. We are all in wrestling. We're all here for the same goal, to be the best. But it's sad because no one else can be the best until we retire.
It's true.
And then Cage went and talk shit about me. Oh my God, Cage talked about me. How about that?
Fuego del Sol.
Oh, Fuego del Sol.
Who gives a f? He's just another guy that ain't gonna make it. But, on top of all that, relating back to When Worlds Collide, we're as ready as you could ever possibly fathom on getting H2, AJ, Gargle on nuts. We're ready for you. So that's that.
When Worlds Collide, baby. Minor leaguers go down, and the main eventers stay up.
Big facts right there.
Big facts.
All right. With that, I'm just gonna plug the entire show here real quick while posting.
Good.
We got the Best in the Peninsula Battle Royal that'll be kicking off the show with one Jason Page involved in that, and we got Unknown from BCW facing the Demon Isaac Warren.
Unknown taking that home.
2 wins. Big facts.
You got Josh Bell and Tommy Zachary going at it for the #1 contendership for the NWF World Championship.
Damn, I just got all drowsy for a second.
Shit, dude, I gotta go to bed.
Who knows if Josh Bell will even show? I heard that man's just unreliable.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy Zachary, I mean, I'm sure he'll be there in the flash. He runs like Sonic the Hedgehog, and he looks like him too. So
One big hit and all the coins drop.
big facts.
Big facts.
Alright. We've also got 2 open challenges as Extreme Luchador is looking for somebody to make him famous.
Lucha's gonna lose.
Yeah, Lucha
loses.
I think with a guy like Lucha, everything could be up in the air. He is a luchador. There's not many of those. So
more like Luchador the Explorer.
Yeah, or a luchadork, because what the fuck does he wear in the ring? But yeah, you never know.
Facts.
You never know what you're gonna get. So I mean, that'll be interesting. But I'm sure Lucha will lose because he's just another NWF guy.
Mm-hmm.
Next match, please.
And you got Mikey Nitro with the open challenge with his championship
All right.
on the line.
You want to talk about fucking scrub? Okay.
0 for 3 in one night.
If you are blessed and we invite you to our biggest show of the year,
The biggest show in all of wrestling.
and you have the audacity to, I mean, all you can do is try your heart out, but you go 0 for 3. We gave you 3 shots and he blew all of them. So I don't care let's bring Larry Nevada. He'll answer Mikey Nitro's call, and I'm sure Larry will pick up his first ever victory against a guy like Mikey Nitro because he's just trash with a mom that the Outlaws love to have their way with. So good.
Alright, well, it'll be interesting to see who answers his challenge. There's a couple other matches on the card I know the Kazoo Kid's involved in.
Queer.
Oh, yes.
And then, of course, you got the main event with you 2 guys, the American Outlaws against the Adrenaline Addicts.
Dubs.
Big facts.
Big facts.
If anyone has a problem with us too, so you can suck a dick.
Yeah, they try to trademark that. I seen when H2 was at WrestleVersary, he had him and Tommy. They had the 2 Sweet on the back of one of their shirts, and I just thought, fucking rude. When Tommy came out for the race for the case, first thing he did was he had his little dumbass Ninja Turtle half mask, and he threw up 2 Sweets. And it's not cool if you're not gonna 2 Sweet a brother. I got a good one here. So, I mean, if they think that's disrespectful and we're stealing something from them, you might as well just say, just like how you stole the gunslinger.
I didn't steal it.
Exactly.
DeChico did.
Exactly.
The fuck?
The air quotes,
The OG gunslinger right here.
You see, we're so good. It gets to the point where people think that we steal shit from them when they steal shit from us just because we're fucking geniuses and we come up with all this shit and they can't on their own. So, main event's gonna be a cakewalk. It's not. It might be, in all honesty, the quickest match of our lives because it's just going to be a 5-minute ass whooping, and it's going to end with a super kick and a spear and 1, 2, 3, and our hands raised and too sweet after.
All right. I know I'll personally be sitting in the crowd watching that and enjoying the entire show, so we'll see how things go. And make sure you guys are watching the NWF Adrenaline channel New Year's Eve, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. When Worlds Collide will be live streamed.
Yes, sir.
Any last words to end this?
I'm gonna have to ask you to defer that question when you have the adrenaline addicts on here, because they are, like he said, the ones that are probably gonna die.
All right.
Like, Tony, do you understand? Like, they are pretty much throwing their career away with how badly they're going to be embarrassed. Like, anything they throw at us, it's too slow, it's too predictable. It's not going to be good.
That's you guys' opinion. So.
Opinion.
No, you know what they are. They're big facts.
Big facts.
We'll watch and see how things unfold.
All right.
Goddamn right you will. You
Looking
little
forward to
motherfucker.
it.